Here to talk about the case called Tinker versus Des Moines Independent Community School District, which is the most important Supreme Court opinion involving students' free speech rights in the nation's history. The events in the case started in December 1965 in Des Moines, Iowa, when a group of public school students decided that they wanted to wear black armbands to school in order to protest the Vietnam War. The school officials got wind of the plan and they said, absolutely not. That is too hot of a topic for our public school. Indeed, we have a graduate of a high school here in Des Moines who died over in Vietnam. And that student still has friends who are here, and his buddies, if you all wear these black armbands, will take you as dishonoring his memory and his sacrifice. So in order to keep the peace, you're not going to be able to wear the black armbands. And so the students were prohibited from attending school as long as they wished to wear the black armbands. And the question was, do public school students have the ability to express themselves on the topic of the day? The Supreme Court issued its decision in 1969 and found on behalf of the students. The opinion written by Justice Fortas is a remarkable one, and it says it can hardly be argued that students shed their constitutional rights at the schoolhouse gate. And this was an incredibly significant decision, in part because Justice Fortas, on behalf of the court, insisted that when students exchange ideas, that's not a distraction from education, but instead, it is a vital part of the educational process itself. Justice Hugo Black wrote a dissenting opinion. He said that the nation was heading into an excessively permissive world. There was a lot of unrest on college campuses in the 1960s, and Justice Black expressed the view that, in effect, this mayhem was going to descend to our nation's public schools and elementary and secondary schools. It is, as I say, the most significant decision involving free speech and public school students in our nation's history. And lawyers would talk about the rule that the Tinker decision handed down. And it says, if teachers reasonably forecast a substantial disruption of school activities, then it is permissible to punish the students for the speech in question. And so for my own part, while I applaud the Tinker decision for recognizing that students have some free speech rights, it seems to me that the decision did not go far enough in recognizing free speech rights. Nevertheless, it's impossible to overstate the significance of this decision, as there are more than 50 million public school students in the nation, and their ability to announce their views on many areas stems from the Supreme Court's decision in Tinker, decided more than 50 years ago today. Thanks for listening.